Hey guys, in today's video I'm doing a video all about my favorite non-drying liquid lipstick. Oh, look at my lights on. I never thought I would like putting them on, but I kind of like it. Do you guys like it? Do you like these lights? I don't know. By the way, I cannot say liquid lipstick right ever. So today I'm going to be talking about all my favorite non-drying liquid lipsticks because I find that a lot of liquid lipsticks can be tricky to find, especially ones that don't dry your lips too much. So I thought that out of all the ones I've tried, I would let you know which ones are non-drying, which ones I really enjoy. So if you want to see my favorite liquid lipsticks that are not drying, then just keep on watching. And I do have affordable and high-end liquid lipsticks, so the price range is pretty even throughout. So the first ones I'm going to talk about are the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I have the shade Trial Star and the shade Lady Balls. I use Trial Star the most, and this is like a very nice cool tone nude. I use this color all the time, and this does not dry out my lips at all. All these don't dry out my lips, by the way, so I probably shouldn't need to say that after every single one. The formula on these are very nice. They dry down completely so they don't transfer, and I find that they last a pretty long time throughout the day. Whenever these dry down, they are very comfortable on my lips. They don't dry out my lips at all, and they don't like feel too heavy and crepey on my lips. They feel really nice, and I find that I use these a lot, especially Trial Star. Trial Star is probably one of my most used liquid lipsticks of all time. It's such a pretty color. I also have these from Too Faced. These are their Melted Chocolates Liquefied Long Wear Lipsticks. These are really nice. I don't think they're that long wearing. This formula is like really cool. It has like a little sponge that you just like take out the product on. These are pretty liquidy and they're not like super opaque like most of the ones I'm going to talk about today. These ones are a bit more sheer, but they still look really nice on your lip. Okay, so I found that these are very comfortable on your lips and they don't dry them out or anything like that. I use these more of like an everyday natural makeup look, and they work really nicely for that. It's my favorite way to use these. And I wouldn't say they're super long wearing, but they do last a decent amount of time. But these are still pretty nice, and I love the colors that these come in. These aren't the normal size of the product. They normally come much bigger. These three came in a set for the holidays. They always come out with these in like a little set. So I got these to test out the formula, and I really like these. These are really nice. Okay, so next up I have these Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks. I have the shades Nude Patootie, Give Me Mocha, and Rebel Rose. My favorite is the one in the shade Nude Patootie. This is like a really nice pale nude on me. It's almost too nude, but I love that look. And I will say that some of the colors in this range are better than others. Nude Patootie and Rebel Rose are my favorites. They're the most opaque formula, and they apply really nicely and they don't dry down too much on my lips. These are transfer proof, but they're not too drying, so that's really nice. And these two colors are the best in my opinion. I've only tried 4 of these colors, and 2 of them are really good and 2 of them aren't the greatest. They do differ from one to one. So these ones are nice and opaque, but these ones are a little bit patchy. I used this one in a makeup tutorial before, and it did look kind of like a little bit patchy on my lips, but this one is in the shade Give Me Mocha, and this one is in the shade Video Vixen, and I find that they're both kind of a little bit patchy, but I find that when I build them up, they don't look bad. You could also use a lip liner underneath, and I think that they would look really nicely with a lip liner underneath. Since they aren't as opaque as these ones are, I would say use a lip liner with these if you wanted these colors. Also very nice and affordable. These retail for about $4, I believe, but you can buy them on sale and stuff like that. So okay, so next up I have the Palladio x Casey Holmes liquid lipsticks. I have the shades Georgia and Rescue. I'm wearing Rescue right now. These are like your typical liquid lipsticks. They dry down and they don't transfer. Like, I find that these are very comfortable and they last a decent amount of time. I did a wear test with the shade Georgia, and I really liked the way it looked at the end of the day. It looked really nice and pretty. It did fade a little bit, but I find that's pretty typical with liquid lipstick after a certain amount of time. So I really like this formula, and these are also pretty affordable. On Palladio.com they retail for $10, but in stores at Sally's they retail for $15. So, and I love Casey. This is why I got them, because I like Casey. The next liquid lipstick I have is the M Cosmetics Infinite Lip Cloud in the shade Vintage Rosewood. This formula doesn't dry down all the way, so it isn't transfer proof, but I find that it's still really opaque and it does last a decent amount of time. It won't last as long as like a regular drying liquid lipstick, but I find that it's really nice, and the color is very opaque for the darkness of it. Because typically with liquid lipsticks, the darker the color, the more patchy it can tend to be. But this one I find is really nice, and They're very comfortable, and it's like a really like, these are like more of like a moussey kind of formula, so they're very comfortable on your lips. Next up I have is the OFRA Cosmetics Long Lasting Liquid Lipsticks. These are very nice. They are very opaque and they don't dry down all the way, so they will transfer a little bit, but the transfer isn't too bad. I have 3 colors. I have one that came in my Ipsy bag, and it's the Ipsy FX OFRA color, and it's like a nice pinky kind of color. I've used this one quite a bit. It's a very nice deep dark kind of color. This one came in BoxyCharm, and it's the shade Napa Valley, and then I have this one in the shade, and I don't know the shade of this one, but I'm sorry, I won't talk about them. This color specifically is very opaque. Like, I was surprised how opaque it was, and I found that OFRA's lipsticks are so comfortable, and I really like them. I really enjoy wearing these, and they're super nice and super good. So next up I have the Kylie Cosmetics lipsticks in the shade Dolce K and Candy K. I really like these. These are like a pretty nice nude kind of color. They're a bit deeper on my skin tone since I am so pale. I find that I reach for these the most whenever I want like a matte lipstick with a deeper nude kind of color, so I always reach for these. These dry down all the way and they don't transfer. They're pretty comfortable to wear throughout the day. They are a little bit drying, but not too bad. And I find that they last a very long time on my lips. I will say that I got these with the lip kit, so the lip kit comes with a pencil and the lipstick, and I always wear them together, so maybe that's why they last a lot longer on me. Okay, so next up I have the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lips. The Colourpop Ultra Satin Lips are my favorite formulas of Colourpop's like lips. These do not dry down all the way, but they still look really matte on your lips, and they don't dry my lips out at all. They're also very opaque, and they come in like hundreds of different colors. So I'd say if you want something that's very affordable and you want like a bunch of different colors, then I'd say go look at Colourpop Ultra Satins. These do not dry down all the way, so they will transfer throughout the day, but I find that they are still pretty long wearing. And I do get most of the Ultra Satin in like a nude kind of color, so when it does fade, it doesn't fade too ugly. I really enjoy Colourpop's formula. And I also have the Colourpop Ultra Blotted lip formula. These are a lot different than anything I've ever really tried. They give you like a stained look to your lips, so they dry down all the way and they are transfer proof, but they're just, this formula is a very weird formula. It's hard to explain. It dries down all the way, but it's so thin but yet still opaque that it looks really nice. My favorite shade is this shade Zuma, and it's a really nice pretty nude kind of color. I used this on a makeup look a few weeks ago and it looked really nice. I'd say that this is like the most comfortable matte liquid lipstick formula that I have. It's a very odd formula, but it looks really nice on your lips, and I love this. Okay, so the last ones I have to talk about is the NYX Lip Lingeries. These do dry down all the way, so they are transfer proof, but I found that they're very comfortable on your lips. These can get a little bit drying on me, but they're not bad at all. They are a pretty thin formula. The one thing I don't like is the applicator on these. It's kind of like a weird applicator. I don't know if you can tell. It's a very weird applicator, which I don't love, but these are very opaque and they're also pretty affordable. The last time I checked on the Kohl's website, they retail for $7.50 for all 3 of them. Very nice, good price for 3 liquid lipsticks, so yes. I have the shades Embellishment, Beauty Mark, and Baby Doll, and I love all of these. Even the brown is like really nice in this formula, so yes. Okay, so that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please remember to subscribe and like it before you leave. And if you want to see more videos from me, I upload Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So if you want to see those videos, then stay tuned. Other than that, I'm back in this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I'm sorry if I talked too fast. I filmed 3 videos today, and my voice is done, and I haven't talked as much. I'm talking so much. I can't handle it anymore. This formula is really nice. It does not dry down all the way, so it's not very drying. This one is a very nice lip. This one is a very nice lip. What the F? So the first ones I'm going to talk about is the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid. These are their melted. Not as long as a